Have you ever pondered the concept of natural rights? Who among us can truly claim to understand the depth of this philosophical conundrum? Well, in the 17th century, a man named John Locke ventured into this uncharted territory and emerged with a theory that still influences our society today. John Locke, an eminent English philosopher, proposed that we, as human beings, are endowed with certain rights so fundamental that no government, no authority, no power can strip them away. He identified these as the rights to life, liberty, and property. But where do these rights come from? According to Locke, they originated in a time before the advent of organized society, in what he referred to as the state of nature. The state of nature, as Locke saw it, was a period of complete freedom, void of any established authority. Each individual lived solely according to their own will, guided by the law of nature. However, this was not a law written in books, legislated by authorities, or enforced by police. It was a law known by reason, inherent in every individual, instructing them not to harm others in their life, health, liberty, or possessions. But if the state of nature was such an idyllic period of freedom, why did we ever leave it? Why did we consent to form a society, a government, and laws? Locke believed that while the state of nature was a state of liberty, it was not a state of license. We could not harm others, and they could not harm us. But without a common authority, disputes and conflicts were inevitable. To resolve these conflicts and protect our natural rights, we collectively decided to form a civil society. We consented to give up some of our freedom, to establish a system of laws enforced by a neutral authority. Hence, the creation of government was nothing more than a social contract, an agreement among individuals to ensure mutual protection and preservation of life, liberty, and property. However, Locke was adamant that our natural rights did not disappear with the formation of society. Instead, they were preserved, protected, and enforced by the laws of the society we created. The right to life, liberty, and property remained inherent in each individual, and any government that failed to protect these rights was deemed illegitimate. To summarize, Locke's theory proposes that our natural rights to life, liberty, and property originated in a state of nature, where each individual lived according to their own will, guided by the law of nature. To protect these rights and resolve conflicts, we consented to form a society and a system of laws. However, these rights did not disappear with the formation of society. Instead, they were preserved, protected, and enforced by the society we created. But this brings us to a thought-provoking question. What happens to our natural rights once we consent to a system of laws? Do they transform, diminish, or perhaps strengthen? That, dear listener, is a question for another day and another exploration into the labyrinth of philosophy.